residents of Dalton, they're facing a critical moment, a crucial moment right now. And I think with the videos we're gonna be watching, some of the stuff that been going on in the last couple of days, situation with Police Chief Lacey on what he did at this Easter event, contentious, extremely upsetting and concerning. This is what happens when you have such a toxic leadership involved. So that's what we're going to be discussing in this video today.
Being nice. Now I told him I need to go inside the building to get what I need. He came to the door and asked me, this is a government building and I can't go in to get the forms I need, but they done set up this right here. This makes no sense right here. And I ain't gonna film none of y'all. See how, look, why should I have to ask? Y'all got all the papers back there? Y'all got a complaint form back there though? Give me a complaint form today, because I came here for some permit papers. Give me a complaint form. You see the administrator walking past, he didn't know what to say. And they better not go ringing no, don't go calling no police. Because this is all kind of wrong.
They know this is a problem. I know they're upset at people coming into the town, doing audits. We're gonna be checking out Long Island audits. His time in the township building and the very tense and contentious moment where they have employees there that don't know the laws. They work for the public and don't know the public laws. That's scary. Even the police, apart from one cop, basically had an idea of what is legal and what isn't. That's scary. It shows that the person at the top is allowing this to happen. The person at top is putting these people who don't know what they're doing to run the community, at least help facilitate resources for the community. It's disgusting. This is not helping. That person that was looking to get some forms so she can conduct her business in the public building is not a YouTuber looking to have audits. They're trying to get their things taken care of. DYPA with a $2 super sticker, appreciate you. This is ridiculous. This is not YouTuber. This, trying to lock people out of the building. This is what they want, to bait people to act out of character. So they can turn around and say, look at what they are doing. This is systematic. He's walking away. He knows he's upsetting this person. He knows he can fix this. He can open that door and have her take care of her business and be out of there in 10 minutes, 5 minutes. But he wants people to get upset. He wants people to act out of character while he looks like I'm just following what, the orders. There's people coming into the village, in the village hall. They're bringing cameras. They're putting cameras in people's faces. This is the kind of narrative. This is the narrative they're going to put together. And we'll show with that video of Chief Lacey harassing a grandmother and making some accusation, trying to get people to get riled up, because this is becoming such a frustrating experience. And I think it's important to keep our cool in this. Obviously, still confront, keep the pressure on, but they're looking for someone to do something crazy so they can look like they're the victims. When you hear Tiffany Henyard speak, she is talking like she's a victim. I am a single Black woman in power. Look at the other mayors going after me. They look what happened in the previous administration, even though it had nothing to do with the issues that she is doing. All this is a distraction. And I hope that the people down there do not fall for it.
Well, you know what? I've been there almost an hour with Mr. Moore. Look, you said it's a brief meeting, but I'm here almost an hour now. Almost an hour. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. It's not healthy sitting here with that little close space. Okay.
Beautiful. You got a complaint form back there, and I need a citizen's complaint, and I need one of those a permit to get the permit.
This is a government that's not effective in protecting the rights of the people who live there. They don't even know the rights.
And I don't like that I can't get in this door. See, they got this door locked where I can't go in, and I don't like this. And people at Dalton, no, this got to go now. See, they doing the bidding of somebody else, but they keeping us out of a governmental building. And then he gonna ask me what I need. So they got the fire department in here so they can try that what at the meeting. If it's too many people, they ain't gonna have the meeting on the first. Man, I'm done with all this crap.
You hear her voice. She's extremely frustrated. People are getting frustrated with the behavior of these people. And they think by locking doors, by baiting or gaslighting. Well, I'm not a big fan of the buzzwords, but gaslighting, absolutely this is what they're doing. There's no other reason to have that door locked. And you can hear her pain. You know, she's not a gang member. She's not a criminal. She's just trying to get some business done. This is the person you lock out. Again, it's a public building. Who saw this? And the people who are in the high-ups seeing this behavior, seeing what's happening, and just turn a blind eye to it. That's like a bigger issue in my opinion. But yeah, and also this other video, and I'm not gonna show the whole video of the Jeff Lacy. He should not be a police officer in any way possible. He shouldn't be a security guard. The information that it's already out there publicly about his record, the way he treats citizens, the way he does not understand any laws that he's trying to enforce. Think about it. The police are there to enforce laws, but you have to know the laws to enforce them correctly. If you don't know the laws, then what are you? You're just a fool with a gun and a badge and a power trip. And this is the power trip that this man's been on for many, many years.
Tell me I can't be here. I'm a citizen. I'm a citizen and a resident. No, make him explain why I can't be here. No, you're not. No, I don't know what you think you're gonna do.
Michelle, you have to go. You know you threatened the mayor.
No.
So you hear that? You have to go. You know you threatened the mayor. If there was a true threat, then prosecution should start to happen. You under arrest for blah 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 blah, and then she will have to obviously defend herself, right? But the prosecution, if you're gonna go with a case, if this happened, there needs to be proof that it happened. There's testimony, like there's a whole thing. If that happened, someone threatening a political official probably is gonna get arrested. Why there's no arrest is you gotta leave. So was it a true threat, or she may have just said something critical to the mayor? That's allowed. First Amendment rights. You know, you are, again, if you are a public official, and I believe this happens for every public official, even the cops, judges, people in politics, you're going to hear things you're not going to like. If it's true threats, then you act accordingly and you take care of the situation. But again, I'm not there. But if there was a true threat, then why the person didn't get arrested? Why is just you have to leave? It's because, in my opinion, Jeff Lacy is an egomaniac that is a simp to Tiffany Henyard. Anything that she deems to be a problem or issue, he's the attack dog. He is not the brains. I don't know if he's not the brawn either, to act as the guard dog for Henyard and the rest of the goons that are there.
You ain't got no proof. Where's your paperwork? Where's your paperwork? Where's your paperwork?
Let's go. This is a public
And see what he doing. Where's his paperwork? He trying to put me out of here. No. Where's the paperwork? Don't you put your hands. You ain't putting your hands on me. No, you're not. You're not putting.
All right. So he has the cuffs in his hand. So he's ready to do whatever it takes to keep the super mayor happy. Because this woman, again, we don't know what she said. I would love to know what she said. You know, if it was a true threat, she should be arrested. I don't think it was a true threat. I think either she said something that bothered the mayor, and the mayor probably showed enough, I guess, anger. And now Mr. Simp over here wants to show how strong he is, even though he's a coward, to kick out this grandmother during an Easter event. This couldn't have been resolved with a conversation. Hey, can you please, be cool? This is a little holidays for the kids, and that's it. Now you gotta go. Similar to how he handles every situation. It's all aggression. Police work, good police work isn't just you demonstrating how strong and powerful you are. It's the complete opposite. The most valuable tool for a police officer is communication, effective communication. This could have died down. He could have had a mature conversation. Yeah, this is a holiday event. I understand how you feel about the mayor, but let's keep it cool. Maybe she would have responded in a positive way with that, instead of trying to kick the person out, causing a big commotion. And then when the commotion starts, that's when the energy starts to filter out and people get more and more frustrated and more angry.
Your hands on me. Where's your paperwork? No, I don't. No, I don't. This is a public place. This is a public place. This is a public place. I'm not walking out.
Okay, yeah, you are.
No, you're not. You're not touching me. You're not touching me. You're not touching me. You're not touching me. You're not touching me.
He doesn't know how to be an effective police officer. He already went, you got to get out of here. Now he needs to bring more backup. Let's make this a bigger thing. Let's bring more contentious energy into this situation. No one knows how to de-escalate. Do they have any de-escalation training at all? I don't think so. I don't seem like that.
The program.
I've been here all day. I've been here all day. Now, y'all, no, I ain't threatening. Where y'all paperwork?
And that's how we need you.
I done had my court case and everything. Where's the paperwork? I don't want to hear that, ma'am. Y'all keep violating my rights like y'all got a right.
We gonna time it.
And look what they doing, my grandson.
5 minutes.
I've been here all day. You have even seen me here all day. He is abusing his power. Officer Lacey is at this Easter event abusing his power. No, I don't have no paperwork. I don't have no case going on with the mayor. No, I'm not walking nowhere. He's trying to put me out of public affairs. He is trying to put me out of public affairs. He's abusing his powers. He's abusing his power. He can't arrest me. He's trying to arrest me. All y'all, everybody is seeing this. He's trying to arrest me. I've been here all day. You just walked past me. You're lying. There's no threat. I ain't been anywhere. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. No, I'm not stepping out nowhere. I am going nowhere. No, you're not. No, I'm not. No, we're not. No, we are.
This is not I'll say it again. I'm going to repeat myself. This is not how you de-escalate a situation. Okay, you can tell this woman is getting more and more upset. Like she wants more information. You're kicking me out. I don't have a case on anything. I don't have a problem with the mayor or whatever. I don't have a problem. Why are you kicking me out? It's because this is how she deals with everyone. She has fired people. Any level of dissent, she will fire you. She won't have you around. Any level of dissent, she will try to shut down your business. She will make things difficult for you. That's her MO ever since she joined. She got this amount of power and resources. You must love everything about this woman, or she's going to give you she's going to make your life miserable. And she has too many people that have been on this channel, even future interviews. You cannot disagree with this woman. That is if you can't be able to handle criticism, you cannot be a leader.
I'm not. No, we're not. Tell us why. You're making up a lie. You're harassing us. You're harassing us. You are harassing us. And you see my grandson standing here. This is your last go round here. You know what I'm saying? You keep violating me and harassing me. I'm out in public, in a community that I live in.
1 through 4 first. Ages 1 through 4 first.
Because he's lying.
1 through 4.
And you signing off on it? Y'all not gonna intimidate me in my neighborhood.
Hold on.
In a minute, you ain't acting.
No, you're not. He's not. No, that's what he wants.
I can say what I want because what I'm saying
Don't
is
touch my son. Don't touch my son. He know what I'm saying. He don't have no warrant for his arrest. He don't have no paperwork or nothing.
You ain't no real man.
No.
What are you doing? Don't tell
Look what
him
this
no.
officer is doing.
That's him.
You will be in here.
I'll be there.
You ain't no man.
You know what? I've been here all day.
I have a son. My son is like 10 years old. It's just it really breaks your heart to hear that boy screaming. He is scared. He has no idea what's going to happen. He's not on YouTube watching these videos. He's not checking out the news. He's probably watching cartoons, probably watching YouTube, Mr. Beast videos, watching Minecraft videos. He's, holding the basketball, probably watching highlights of NBA games. And he is afraid and scared and later on screaming. And these police officers are all about enforcing Tiffany Henyard's agenda. This woman has been there all day. Is it a bunch of different incidences that happened? They don't speak after a while. They really just repeat themselves. You got to go. You have to go. You have to go. It's extremely heartbreaking. Ruined my day. Yes, I tried all night to and you took his ability, that child's ability to enjoy Easter. This couldn't have been resolved with a conversation. Hannibal, Cheryl is in the chat. It's okay. It's Cheryl. I gotta look and see. Is Cheryl's the lady in the video? I mean, if you want to mention what exactly was said. But the thing is, and we'll watch the Long Island audit. They don't understand the First Amendment. I don't know if they read the Bill of Rights. I don't know if they've read any law. I mean, you have to be a cop, you have to understand the law. You have to understand that people are going to say things that you may not like, but you can't just harass people and push people to the brink and create this toxic environment. I mean, unless you threaten her, like, I'm trying to think of what could possibly say, well, you have to leave. Why you have to leave? Did she commit a crime? It looks like it wasn't a crime because you're just telling the person to leave. No one's in handcuffs.
Officer Harris, he seen me here all day. You want me to show you all my video? Officer Harris, y'all gonna violate me again? Officer, because he got him upset. Shut up, you know what? I'm gonna have the marshals get you. The marshals getting you. You're a coward. You ain't gonna do nothing to my son. Look what you doing. You gonna let him violate my rights? We at a public affair. Don't put your hands on my son.
Hey, come on now.
Don't put your hands on my son.
I got it.
Don't try to calm him. You just stood beside him. Don't try to calm him.
And the traumatized little boy is a way to hurt someone that you don't like. Yeah, that definitely was a traumatizing situation. I couldn't imagine being his age, and we form a lot of our ideas sometimes, our perspective on what happens when we are young, because those memories are burned into our psyche. And he's in unfortunately he is in a community where the police are corrupt. And how does he handle future situations with the police? He's always gonna have an issue with not trusting the police. Situation here in New York City, there's been many instances where there's reasons why the community don't trust the police. And the messed up part is you need to trust the police to have a healthy community. You need to know. We all need to know that the police have our back, and not the back of someone's fragile ego. Now, it was mentioned. Oh, I finally grabbed one. I was pure pissed when I saw my only grandson crying. That's the second time Lacey has done this with my grandson. He has to go now. So you did mention that this, and it's a common pattern, of all these goons here, that once they find that you either are outspoken or you criticizing them in any way, every time you're around, it's like, I don't know if they have a database on every dissenter, every detractor. And if you around, they're gonna mess with you. They're gonna mess with you. And that's what it looks like is happening. And yes, you could say this is one issue, but we've seen this highlight over and over and over. And it's the same narrative from each person being harassed. Stop harassing me. Why are you harassing? Why are you harassing my business? Why are you because I don't like the mayor? I with the one man that ran the I forgot the business, but he basically said, well, the reason why she's messing with me because I'm not donating to her campaign. Like, this is a pattern that many people are saying the same thing.
All y'all, don't man me.
I'm telling you, keep it.
Y'all, you can't keep nothing. You violating my rights. We had a public affair. We had a public affair, and y'all violating our rights. You know what? You ain't, go find the court papers. Have they shown them to you? You're a sellout and a nothing human being. I'm a real human being, and y'all can't deal with it. So y'all signing off on it. So I hope that makes you feel lesser than a man, because that's what you are. You are a rotten, evil human being. And hell gonna eat you up long before you, yeah, we walking. But I tell you one thing, I'm gonna get the marshals on you. Because that's all you know how to do. You're a coward. You're a coward. You kissed her ass to keep your job. You're the coward. You're a low-life, no-good nigga. You're a no-good nigga. You're a petty, no-good nigga. A petty, no-good nigga.
I think you definitely need to put a case on that in that situation. He has tons of cases, attorney. He has tons of problems handling basic police work, like basic police work. This was not some kind of hostage. This was not complicated stuff. This should have been a conversation. That's what effective police officers do. They have that conversation. The biggest issue is the people that this woman hired don't know the laws. That's scary. Because if you don't know the laws and you think you just do whatever you want to do, it's incompetence, but it's also dangerous.
There's no recording in the build. I see you recording. You got your.
Yeah, I'm recording. I'm taking some pictures and videos, sir.
You can't do that in the build. I'm actually not to. If you continue to do it, I'm gonna have to actually leave.
Sir, I can 100% record in the building.
I'm again.
Who told you that? Who gave you that information?
It's not allowed. Cameras are not allowed in the building.
Who gave you that information, sir?
So you just gonna disrespect this?
It's not disrespect. It's the law. He's security. To be a security guard, you kind of have to know what is allowed and what isn't in the place that you're guarding. Like, that's basic stuff. How can you properly secure something? You don't know what is allowed and what isn't. You can't do that. And he's asking you your name. You're a security guard. You should provide your name. You work in a public building. I know you're not a cop or anything, but you can provide your name. But he wants to demand him to take the camera down. But he's asking easy questions. What is your name? Who told you that I can't do this? And it same thing as Henyard. When you ask her a question that she can't answer, it's take the camera down.
I'm asking you nicely.
Right, and I'm trying to be cordial and nice with you too as well, sir. I just wanted to know, did you get that information from Tiffany?
Brother.
Who did you get the information from? I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm trying to figure out who gave you that information. Did it come from the township supervisor? Tiffany Henyard? Who did it come from that they told you that recording wasn't allowed here?
Of course it's Henyard.
Do what you're gonna do, brother.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that we weren't gonna have any issues here. You were just on the radio reporting a man with a camera recording inside of the township building here. So that's the information that I'm most interested in, not your personal information, sir. Mind if I get your name, sir? So I know I spoke to you today.
My name is not your business.
What'd you say?
My name is not your business. No.
Do you work for the township or are you private?
I work for. Get the camera on my face, brother.
Well, I would disagree with your take on my camera's in your face. It's actually no.
He's a security guard for a public building. Doesn't want to tell the man his name. Why you're there. But as much as he's a dope, why was he who hired him? Who hired this person, told them to illegally tell people to leave a public space for holding a camera? Who told him this? So he's a dope because he didn't research any laws for himself as he's guarding this public building. But the dope is the head dope. The head dunce is telling basically how to violate citizens' rights. Hey, when someone comes in with a camera, we got some YouTubers coming out here, tell them to leave. This is the policy. Like what Giggity said, it's policy is not law. Law is he can walk in with the camera, whether you like it or not.
We're near your face, but People like to say that, but you know, in your face would actually be in your face. This is kind of just pointed in your direction right now at the moment, sir.
And you can tell from the camera he's using, like he's probably, I don't know if he has a GoPro. He's nowhere near that guy's face. You can tell it's several feet away.
I'd like to know who I spoke with here today, sir. And if you're security hired by the township, I don't know if you're a private organization or you work directly for the township here, Thornton Township. That's all I'm trying to figure out. So you're refusing to provide your identification, sir? Your name? Gotcha.
And just walk.
Hey, security guard said there was no recording in the building, ma'am, just so you know. Somebody else was recording in the building. You should tell them to stop. You'd want to apply your policy equally.
Nonsense. Complete nonsense.
Have a nice day, sir. Dear. Yes, ma'am. Can I help you? I'm sorry, ma'am? Oh, who are you, ma'am? I wasn't talking to you.
Okay, but you ain't here with pictures. You taking pictures?
Yeah, I'm taking pictures and video. So, as I was saying, I can't. Why would that be?
How they don't know this? Like, this is basic stuff. Again, this is more of the concerning part, that there's people working there that have been videotaped every day they work, from the time they start, from the time they go home, from they leave the building, and another camera comes out of nowhere and they're running away. What are they doing that you need to run away from the camera? That's the one thing, you know, that there's a problem. What are you doing that you don't want your face being put on? Again, you work in a public space. What are you doing? Are you doing something that you're ashamed of? You know, is the camera going to kill you? You know, why are you afraid of something that I mean, you know, I'm not sure how many cameras are in Dalton, but like in New York City, there's probably a camera every couple of feet. You know, I don't understand the whole I'm angry because the camera is my face thing. I don't get it. I don't know. Just, yeah, like it seems very suspicious. Like what's going on?
Every single document.
Sir, I'm asking you to not record anymore, and I need you to leave the building too.
Who are you, sir?
Security here.
Your security and your name?
Don't have to worry about that. I need you out the door, this door.
Yeah, just take a couple steps back. I'd appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Now I need you moving it to the door. That's what I'm asking you to do.
No, I'm not going to be going. I have business to conduct here, sir.
Call the police 911, because he don't authorize it and stop filming. I just asked you to stop filming.
I would ask you to take a few steps back.
I asked you to stop filming.
Sir, please take a few steps back.
Call 911. Get him on the phone. Okay.
Call 911. Call 911. So far, he has walked around, filmed a few things, and you know this gentleman here, you're not allowed to record. How they don't know these basic? Again, they're supposed to be helping protect the citizens' rights. This is the township. This is what it's about, helping people. They don't even know what the first thing is. They don't understand any of that. It's extremely, extremely concerning. And again, if the cops don't know the rules, the people in this building don't know the rules, no wonder there's so many problems.
Tell I got a trespassing ID about the building.
And your name is, sir, so I know who I spoke with today?
I asked you to leave.
Z. Folson.
Let's go.
And you work for?
Police is on the way.
All Points.
Police on the way.
All Points. I don't need to go.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a restricted area?
This is you. Nobody asked you to come in here, so I need you to leave. Yeah.
Well, aren't there cameras recording us right now?
I need you to leave.
Are there not cameras recording us right now?
Tell them come through the east door too. Tell them come to the east door.
I think this is the issue we have here, that this audio came in because he heard terrible things that happened. He saw what happened with Tommy G about his rights being violated. There is a apparent lack of basic citizen rights among these public employees and security personnel. Simple as that. These security guards escalated an unnecessary situation because of how they behaved, how they acted, And they don't understand the core of the First Amendment. It's the cornerstone of this democracy, is to protect the rights of individuals for free speech, press, assembly, petition of the government, to basically, if you have some grievances, you should be able to air out those grievances. Simple as that. Recording in public areas, in public buildings is protected under the same amendment. And they don't know that. And that's a problem. They don't know it. The cops don't know it. And obviously the mayor don't know it or don't care. Do not care. This is not just an isolated incident. This is disconnect between the people running things and the citizens that are there. So this is disturbing that these individuals who are employed in this public building, supposed to be serving the community, don't know the fundamental rights guaranteed to every citizen. This ignorance is dangerous because it undermines everything that we have here. Transparency, accountability, the things that the citizens are fighting for, the trustees, trustees on the right side of things are fighting for. So there's no trust here. Every single person needs to go. Henyard needs to go. Keith Freeman needs to go. Lacey needs to go. They broke the trust of these people, the people in this community, and they need to go. They need to go tomorrow. They need to go yesterday, because this is just getting worse and worse. Because you could tell the emotion, the frustration is boiling over, and we'll talk about what's going to be going on tomorrow and some of the protests and some things that's going to be happening. This is a power keg, and Henyard is the one that's she's what we said, the fish rots from the head. She is the one that's putting this toxic environment, this toxic energy out there.
And your company you work for? Sorry. No, you are in my face, sir.
Stop recording. I just asked you.
You are literally inches from me, sir.
Don't walk back. Don't.
Sir.
You touch me,
if I touch you, what?
That's a threat.
Touch me.
That's a threat.
You're getting in my way. You don't touch me, okay?
No. I asked you. Stop.
You don't touch me.
So don't come past me.
Excuse me, sir.
She calling the police.
You don't feel safe?
I don't feel.
And before I do want to show this part. This is also, it kind of broke my heart a little bit. Because I don't know her situation. It's easy to make a assumption on certain situations, but clearly the level of that word contention starts to pour over to people who may not understand what's going on, don't understand what Long Island Audit is doing, think that, obviously think there may be a physical altercation, and their reaction is fear, out of fear, and it's kind of like directed to everything and everybody. And, as much, I know a lot of people did kind of make fun of her, how she reacted, but this is I would say this is some of the issues that are happening with the emotions that are occurring here, where people are acting out, in my opinion, some of them, in ways that are not healthy. But they don't know who the good guys or the bad guys are. That's just my thought. I don't know who this person is. You don't know, right? But her reaction didn't make a whole lot of sense. But that's just my theory. Tell me what you guys think.
Are you? Yeah. Why is he confronting me? Right. Why is he confronting me? Right. You're in here too. Why isn't he confronting you?
You in here and I don't feel safe. Like I said, he's steady asking you to leave and you not leaving. You steady standing here. I don't feel safe. Like I said. Period. The fuck.
But what does your feelings have to do with me?
It got a lot to do with you, because if y'all start fighting and I get hit, it's gonna be a problem.
Oh, I'm not gonna fight him.
I don't feel comfortable with him standing.
Please leave out the building.
Do you see what you're doing, sir?
You're doing it. I asked you to leave out the building. I asked you not to record. I asked you to leave out the building.
Very disrespectful.
The sad part is that he is there to help protect her rights, and she doesn't know that. I hope she's watched the video. I hope she understands what Long Island Audit is trying to do. Hopefully she understands, and she maybe replay it back in her mind that it was the security officer that threatened him first and said, if you don't back up or you don't, I will and he didn't finish his sentence, but that clearly was a threat. But she don't feel comfortable around him, but it's okay with the security guard violating his rights. And who is this guy? So this guy comes out of nowhere. Is he a security guard? He's a cop? And why is he speaking and the cop wasn't talking? So let me just show this real quick. Let me just show this real quick.
I don't need permission. I let you speak. I'll answer you.
Allow anyone any time to know that you were coming? Do they know who you're
Well,
saying
no.
you're an investigative
Right.
journalist, but you're not saying who it's with?
I'm talking to the law enforcement.
Is he a cop? Who is this man? Like, and first of all, shouldn't the cop say, dude, we got it. Go back doing what you're doing? Is he a police officer? Is he her supervisor? Like, who is he? Who is he? I would like to know who this man is and why he thought he's asking questions. And the police are here. So usually what happens is, you call the police, right? Whatever the reason you call, and then they handle things. Who are you? Like, he's a trash guy. All right, then what was he doing there? Asking questions. This is potentially dangerous too. Why are you interfering? Right now, it's police. Let them handle the job. And you're coming in as if you're authority. Are you the supervisor of the township? Like, I don't understand. He's a maintenance worker. So he's out of his element. He's not doing his job. He's being nosy. It's not his business.
I understand, sir. I'm just talking to.
You don't have any paperwork saying that you're allowing that video that you're going to put out. Please leave the video, sir.
Yo, I watched this on the plane. So I was watching. I'm like, who does he think he is? Why the cop is not talking and telling him to shut up? Hey, stop speaking. Go back to do what you're doing. We got this. This is just an embarrassing display. This is very embarrassing. So hopefully the police officers are watching this. I hope their coworkers are watching this. This is embarrassing.
Sir, I'm going to speak to the law enforcement officers. Who are you?
Don't worry about that. I'm part of the building. I belong in the building. You don't belong in the building. You're not here for service.
I don't belong.
He belongs
here.
in the building. Okay.
So yeah, listen.
You haven't told anyone like who you're with.
Right.
Who are you, an investigative journalist?
Right. So I'm an independent journalist, meaning that I work for myself, ma'am. And my only thing is that I understand it's your typical protocol to ask people for their ID. It's my protocol as an independent journalist. My company, we do not provide identification. It's my policy that I do not provide identification to law enforcement unless I'm suspected. We have reasonable, articulable suspicion I'm committing a crime. I didn't get anybody's permission to come here today, nor do I need it. This is a public building. I am not putting my camera in anybody's face. That would probably be.
This is the one guy who knows what's going on. He should have just jumped in from the beginning and allowed us to stop.
If he has legitimate business here and he wants to submit a FOIA request, this is a public building. He should be allowed a FOIA request. If not, given a time where he can come back for one. Because this is a public building, so he does have a right to be here. He has a right to conduct business. But if he's not conducting business, he's got to move along.
There you go. He should have just came. I don't know. Maybe she's the lead. If he would have just came in and said that, all this, that little tense moment would have been non-existent. He clearly understands what's going on, or at least he read and he actually retained information. If she didn't, and everyone else is not a cop, that would have solved everything. He solved the whole problem. He has a right to be there. He's looking for information. He has business. He's trying to get this information. And if you give him this information, he could go along with his day, and everyone could go back to their jobs and enjoy the rest of the day. Everyone needs to be retrained in that situation. Complete embarrassment. And again, I blame this on the people who are running the township, the administration. It's important that those who are in these roles ensure that their staff, right, particularly those who are dealing with the public, are not only aware of the basic rights of citizens, but also trained on how to uphold and respect the rights while they do their job. When you don't do it, just leads to problems like this, where all you guys look stupid. They all walked away. He didn't get arrested. He didn't get forced to leave. You embarrassed yourselves. And now people think that the people in this township running things don't know what they're doing. If I live there, I don't have a lot of confidence in the township. I don't leave the way that I see how they handle that gentleman right there. I don't trust their ability to safeguard my rights and freedoms because they don't know it. So I think here, perfect way to provide a wake up call. There's cameras all the time. You know, like this is in my opinion, this is like a public relations embarrassment, right? This guy is coming in trying to bring some transparency, some accountability. And I think this is one of those things where we can all learn what is acceptable, what isn't, what is law, what isn't. How we should know the laws to protect ourselves, because if we don't know laws, people will use that lack of knowledge to take advantage, to exploit, to do harm. If you don't know your rights,